Hi, Cappies. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. My name is Steph. We're going to utilize the Skull of Scrolls for your ink blot, made in your name and essence, of course. We'll also utilize Oracle cards in the Shaman's Palm configuration. And as well, where Mr. Skiff is, he's down here today, so Scully can take the scene for any audio additions that may further inspire or irritate. Overall, please do receive a release freely. So, Cappies, when you're ready, let's dive in for the reveal so you can see, sense, and feel for yourself. If any shapes and symbols are stepping forward, feel well to comment below or keep to oneself. I get it. Introverts and extroverts alike. Very casual today as well. Very casual. It's like casual Friday, but really it's like Sunday or Monday or whenever you're receiving this. I'm going to take a moment to open up. You're welcome to join me, or you can fast forward through. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of the Capricorn Collective. Fellow Cappies, thank you so much for being here, for being my muse, and for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in our aura. Let's dive in.
Evil.
Evil grows in me. I feel like, Cappies, you understand, to some way, shape, or form, there's something being pushed away. And it could be in concept or, in the air of whatever it may seem. Because I'm seeing like it's a Cheshire cat. It does feel a little something, but you're aware of it. There's actually two things that you're releasing resonance with. One is a spirit of something you might be able to associate with. It could be a memory. It could be a fear. It might be a fright. It could also be the energy, the residual energy of a relationship or interaction that you've had in the past, because it's like the ghost of a past.
Doll.
On the other hand, I'm seeing it as a person. They want to step forward to you in some way, shape, or form because they see you. I'm seeing this as like the great, I feel like it's the Free Willy whale. Oh, forgive me. My linear mind just doesn't work all the time here. Is it... Anyway, whatever Free Willy whale, the black and white one, it's not the great... Anyway, it's not... Oh, I'll get constipated. They're seeing your energy, and I feel like oracally it's just expanding. There's something in there, which is what I was talking about. Thank you. You have freed yourself from. Right? So like you're jumping out of the water in this whale, black and white, very balanced. Somebody else wants to present you with something as like a peace offering. And I feel like you're going to push it away. It's not personal. It's not a judgment of yay or nay or good, bad, or this, that, or, good, bad, or ugly. This is simply my resonance has changed. My resonance has relieved certain things that were once acceptable. In my growing, they served, and I don't want to say you're severing, but it kind of has that vibe. Like you're able to jump, you're able to jump out of the water now. And not that you weren't able to before. I feel like it was just maybe different, because I'm seeing it all as like a water fish, crabs, like okay, so it's like the tail fin of being a cappy, right? Your emotional space. So this might be some sort of emotional ghost and somebody else from the past. It does feel like a person, and it doesn't even have to be the past, like way long ago. Just a person that is amidst your past is a character there, but they are holding you in a certain spot. They're seeing you jump out of the water like this great white whale. I don't know what kind of whale it is for one reason or another. And that grabs attention, right? When you're out in the water sailing and you see this, majestic creature That's you. That's your aura. In whatever context this is in. Maybe this is just within your own skin, within your own sense of self. And you're freeing yourself from some sort of binds. Freeing yourself from being captured. Okay, sorry. So I want to get back to this for a second because I am seeing something else. There's also another free willy type creature. It could be a dolphin.
Forward.
It could be another pick an animal or pick a mammal in the water. One that can jump out of the water. You have been working with either a spirit guide, an element specifically, could be the emotional realm, could be water. Also with earth there okay, so even with earth, the sand and stuff at the bottom of the water. Okay, I hope this is making sense, but I'm in it. I'm going to keep going. There's somebody else and they're high-fiving. Something's been happening behind the scenes. Somebody else that you've been speaking to, somebody else that you've been merging minds with. It's almost like being captured in a net together. But in that time frame, you were able to MacGyver something. And this MacGyvering freed you both. Even though maybe you go separate directions or it's in two different, like, oh, I want to use this wisdom. You know, I freed myself to go pursue my dream career. And this one's like, I want to go and pursue a relationship. Thank you. Whatever the case may be. But there's still this ability to always give like a high five and a check-in. I hope this makes sense. No, I'm still here. That's fine. Okay. Because now I'm on the surface. Excuse me. I'm on the surface. It's a bird that lands on the water. It's not a duck. It's not a duck. Anyway, there's some sort of bird on the surface that floats. And I feel like this is where you and this other whale or dolphin meet on this surface, and you can kind of ride with the waves. And it's a little bit fun, actually, because, again, you're like high-fiving behind the scenes. Somebody else is a little disappointed as they're trying to step forward and they want to give you a gift, but I'm seeing it as a rat. They want to give you a rat. But on this side, there's an energy guide, completely separate in this whole story. I don't mean separate, but it's like in another element, another atmosphere. And you know when okay, so in like a sanctuary, it's a sanctuary that I'm in. It's all very animal-esque. There's a very large energy that is holding, again, it's a bird of some sort. It's a lot of air and water, symbols stepping forward, at least for me. And they would be holding the legs.
Not sure.
And there's a flapping of the wings. And then they release it, kind of like a dove. It might be a dove, but it's a very large dove. And in this sanctuary, this aspect, this soul retrieval, whatever the case may be, this part of your personality or, you know, self-saboteur or thought, whatever the case is, something very large from the roots of from the beginning of time. They are lions. They are lions. Sorry, my nose is getting itchy now and you're reading. They come from lions that have wings. Oh, you've been working with them for so long. So long. Nonetheless, they hand you, like have the legs, the hand wrapped around the feet of this dove or this raven, and peace is being freed and released. I feel like I've been through some. I'll start adding on your shaman's palm here, Capricorns. I hope this has made sense to someone, something, somewhere, at whatever time you might receive this. Okay, so I'm hearing that song. What is that? Did you ever know that you're my hero? You are the wind beneath my wings. Horrible tonage. I get it, but that's fine. It's not the point about my tone. It's the sentiment of the words. Okay, sorry, moving on. Hunter of Past, Shaman of Swords. Okay, so it's in here.
Jack.
This has been that sanctuary. In your Cave of Winds, your thoughts, there's been some sort of sanctuary for sorrows. And that's what's being freed down here in this little story. There is a baby somewhere, or when you were a baby. So for some of you, if you have a young child, toddler, baby to toddler, there is a spirit with them that has been destined to serve them. There's somebody in your family, somebody that has passed or in the afterlife aura, but they have contractually agreed and want to be a part of this baby's journey. For others of you, different rabbit hole, since you were a baby, okay, so, sorry, there's also something about caveman time. I don't know what that is about, caveman time. Some of you might also be like birth doulas or death doulas, something along that lines. Okay. The sanctuary of sorrows is being freed.
Close it.
Hunter of Paths. Yeah, see, you're moving on up. If you can see in this card depicted, sorry about my hands, nails, or any sort of ink everywhere.
Not likely.
Like the Free Willy. But there's somebody else there. They're very, very notice. They very, very much so notice. I feel like when I'm looking at that, I am watching a movie by a certain kind of director, and I can't quite remember who it is. But even let's just say for simplicity's sake, it's like I'm seeing puppets, but they're like shadow puppets. And on the wall, you're seeing the shadow story come to life. And I'm hearing like this music as maybe this one shadow puppet, maybe somebody can make shadow puppets, or okay, is it a shadow sanctuary perhaps of sorrows? Okay. And I'm watching on this wall the light creating the shadow story. And it's like I'm going up, 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 up. And there's this another character this is not the person that's helping you. I think it's actually, okay, that's fine. And they're like, oh, they're shifting. I think it's a shift. Because I'm just, first gear, it's all right. Second gear, hold on tight. Third gear. No, I know those are not the words of the Beach Boys, but you know what I mean? Faster, it's all right. I shouldn't sing, but I do. Shaman of Loss is in your Cave of Hearth Fires. Okay, Capricorn, give me a moment. Can we go into the Cave of Rivers of Feeling? Oh, look at this. Hunter of Dreams, and behind it came in the Spirit of Destruction. Okay, remember when I was talking about when you were a baby? This depiction on the card, Hunter of Dreams. Oh, do you know what? Okay. See, this part kind of looks like as well, and I know it's like in the cave.
Coming to get
a
me.
little archer. Yeah, they want what you have. They're very much so attracted to what you're building, creating. Because again, Cappies, I feel like your aura, like if I could push out my mirror and just like make it as big as the screen, but I'm not that qualified, and come back. They are seeing that expansion because you've been in some sanctuary with your shadow, with perhaps even like the shadow guide. Okay, it's fine. I don't need to explain it. And now you are uppity, uppity, uppity on your way and feeling dreams come to happen. But you had to destroy something. And when I say destroy, it feels sacred. This isn't the feeling of I need to destroy this and rage and yada, yada, yadas. This is Freeing those very same frequencies is taking the same role of when I was talking about that character, that energy that would hold the duck or the bird, the dove by the feet because it's been in the sanctuary and the wings are healed now, and go. This is what you've done. There's something in your cave of rivers, in your cave of feeling, that is making me feel like you have worked through maybe lies
They're
that
here.
you've told yourself, red flags from other people, places, or things. And now, in the most beautiful way that it just stepped forward, and I'll bring this card up so you can see it. And then see all those like glowing heads? Now you know. Now you know. It's like seeing somebody else's intention or aura right in front of them. Do they, and there's a little bit of a time lapse to see if you want to maintain this shift that you're in, because you always have a choice to revert.
I'm confused.
It is confusing to revert and reassess or relearn something, or to hold this place that you're in. And don't lie to yourself about stuff. I'm hearing, don't lie to yourself about the truths that you're getting the sensation from other people, places, or things, or opportunities, whatever the case may be. And if you're not sure intuitively, like you have the inkling, ask questions. I'm hearing actually investigate. Do your own investigation.
Here.
Cave of Earth for Capricorns, Hunter of Strength, because you have in this sanctuary space, whatever context this has been, is in, okay, that's that key. There's a key. Okay. There's a key up here. And this key, it's almost like it's not where, it doesn't look like a key. It's not, it looks like a duck, talks like a duck, so it's a duck. This is some sort of key that is really like a ring or a rock or a crystal. It's something inconspicuous that holds your commitment to your acceleration or your climb. I just don't understand.
What brought you here?
I just don't understand why it's irritating somebody else. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time trying to wander into their energy, because that's really not my concern, but I'm aware of them. Even notice here how there's like that cheruby kind of feel, and then it's almost like down here as well, Hunter of Strength. I'm telling you, sorry, total sidebar, but maybe sidebar, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it. And this might be for some of you, so thank you for holding space for others to receive their story. And if you haven't already, Cappies, please do like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you, and you warm my haunted heart. I'm so grateful, and all the links are below to help a gal grow. Some of you from childhood have had contact from other frequencies. Yeah. Okay, so here's another side story. I don't know. Okay, so the way I'm hearing it is taken from birth. So it could be something that has been happening since you were a baby or toddler, in visiting the angelic realms or the atmospheres up and away. If that makes sense. Like you're called. It feels like a calling to go up. Sorry, I'm going to keep going here. Spirit of Water, Spirit Keeper of the North, Wounded Healer, Prayer Feather, one more for Capricorn, Talking Stick. There's something about who you're talking to. Maybe even that has changed a little bit. Who you pray to, who
Sarah.
you talk to. On Earth. Again, it's like in this conversation, there's some now, it's like, I just don't resonate with that anymore, but thank you. Something about defending yourself in speech. You don't need to defend yourself. Somebody else might be looking for more information about, like almost like putting you in a position of, well, say something, explain yourself to me. And for some reason, the way I'm feeling that is, well, explain yourself to me, Capricorn. It's like just your tone. If this is the way you're choosing to communicate, disrespectfully or ragey, it's like, ooh, I don't need to explain myself because it's not going to be heard or it doesn't want to be understood. It just simply wants to, I want to say like dim me down, but I don't know that it necessarily is completely the right way. It's like somebody wants to put me in my place. Is this a portion of me? I don't know. But it's being, even if I was to project that out, let's just say, even if I was to think about that and be like, okay, maybe this person, place, or thing is coming towards me, acting this way because it's hurt. And it needs wants an explanation or something to add closure. Okay, that's one thing. But then on the other hand, it's like you're coming at me demanding that I defend myself. And it feels dimming to like bring me back down to their level to be like, yeah, that's what I thought. And you're like, but I don't know that I even need to. There's some sort of connection that I think has been destroyed somehow by the interactions. And it inspired going to the sanctuary for you. And Capricorns, you always have access to this sanctuary. I don't know if that's always known. Maybe there's, again, those other people with the free willies of the high five. Because I don't, even though it feels like I'm seeing the free willy, like the end of the movie. But now I've never seen the movie, but now the whole story of beforehand. This is how this reading feels. Here's the end. This freedom, this beauty, this recuperation. And now I get to see kind of everything behind it. So whatever this was, whatever this is, it's like instead of taking the path of a mountain on earth, in this regard, whatever context this is in, I chose to go swimming.
I don't like it.
And it was uncomfortable, but it shifted something about your North Star. And in the sanctuary of sorrows and loss, I became my own. It's like a secret place. It's a secret place behind this waterfall, behind this cave. And all these prayers that I wanted to believe in this, that, or the other. And I had to work through lies that I told myself out of hope. And I had to let some dreams go because they weren't really my dream, or I needed to remember something about a distraction. And so I am being sent spiritual strength, I'm going to call it, because I've been in this sanctuary and it's always with me, and I can talk at any point in time. And now it's like moving from the water, been in this water, ethereal or emotionally, and then I can come onto land. I almost feel like it's like I'm being abducted from here to there. Capricorn, I hope this makes sense. I really was trying to keep this shorter and sweeter, but we're all used to my yammerings by now, and that's not always the case. there anything else stepping forward? What do we have here closing out for Capricorn? Starseed. Yeah, see, there's something. Something in the sky. Spirit in the sky. I don't know what it is, in what frequency it's in, but it's something along that lines. Patience. And Gaia. Yeah, see, now you're back. I don't want to say now you're back in the way of inner alchemy is on the bottom. But it's kind of like you're back. Free Willy's back. Free.
Blessed.
Blessed. You're bringing it. For you. Starseed, raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. This is that aura you have. You have been very patient and allowing destiny to unfold at its own pace. This is that aura feeling again and going into the sanctuary. And I will revisit the sanctuary at any point in time. The way I'm seeing it is going to a salt cave and like going in for a half hour or an hour every so often and just replenishing, but through all I need to do is breathe. It's like climbing a mountain, goat style, getting to the top and realizing you're actually at the bottom of the ocean, sea, lake, river, creek. And then you start swimming. And then you float, and then you're, in a positive way, it feels like abducted, or you're Free Willy out, and you are plopped and placed on land. Gaia, connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. The whole process feels like inner alchemy, which is achieved when you react to fear with love. There also might be somebody named Sarah around you. I'm not really sure. There's some sort of energy that was trying to divert your path, and I feel like this was a distraction. Cheshire Cat. It was a little bit of a trickster. But you've defeated it. Defend it. But it's almost like knowing who, what, where, when, why is worth in value of energetic exchange, should you wish to enter in defending or confirming. It's a defending, destruction, or distraction.
Daughter.
Capricorns, I'm going to leave it here. This feels very, very deep. I hope it did serve and inspire your beautiful senses. I'm going to see you soon for near the end of the month to flip your big ink blot, and we'll take a look at that for more perspective possibilities. But until then, I'm sorry that I've taken up so much time. I really do try. Alas, I can't do it. It's a lie. Until next time, bye. First gear, it's alright. Second gear, something else. Faster, it's alright.